I'm not sure how or even if he's going to have this truck back and ready for the next round. What an incredible crash out here on Thursday Night Thunder. We'll have an update in the pits very soon.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 on Thursday Night Thunder. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, and thank you once again for joining us here on the MTA YouTube channel. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about tonight's show. We always love interacting and hearing back from the MTA faithful. Thank you guys so much for joining us. 16 of the baddest of the bad. Going to be throwing it down on the MTA arena floor here tonight. Bad Company, Brad Anderson is the man to beat tonight as he is the reigning champion in this Thursday Night Thunder series. Jumping over to round 1 competition, this is how it's all going to be shaken down. 𝐾 set to take on 𝐬𝐫𝐞 getting us started. Goldberg taking on Bulldozer. Dragonoid will be facing off against Sudden Impact, and then Monster Mutt Rottweiler taking on Boogie Van to close out the first half of round 1. Other side of the bracket, Velociraptor taking on Virginia Giant. Bigfoot taking on Shaker. Team Mints and Midnight Rider, and then Nightmare set to take on the reigning champion in Bad Company. And that is how round 1 action is going to be shaken down in week 3 of the May season. Now coming to the line, 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐾 out of Spring, Texas, the 𝐾𝐿 Chevrolet, former one-time Thunder champion, now set to take on Preston Hurt and 𝐬𝐫𝐞, a former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, to his own credit over there in that far lane. 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐾, the 𝐾𝐿 Chevrolet, trying to get another Thunder championship under his belt here tonight. Both these drivers are staged and ready to go. 𝐬𝐫𝐞 taking on 𝐾𝐿 to kick off week 3. Green light going down and off the line. They go side by side. 𝐾𝐿 pulled a side lead. 𝐬𝐫𝐞 coming back. 𝐾𝐿 in trouble. What a ride for 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐾 and 𝐾𝐿 going end over end down there inside of our shutdown area. What a way to kick off week 3 of the May season here tonight. Going back and taking another look at our MTA replay here. And off the line, looks like 𝐾𝐿 has a slight lead on the inside lane. Watch him now go up and over the first jump. They settle it down in no man's land. And 𝐾𝐿 hits the middle stack instead of the racing lane, going end over end right there. 𝐬𝐫𝐞 giving him a little nudge across the finish line, but 𝐾𝐿 should be back for round 2. We'll have a pit update later on as the night progresses. And next up, coming to the line, Big Bad John 𝐾𝐿 and Bulldozer coming to the line, trying to get his very first Thursday Night Thunder Championship win alongside this man, Adam Lamprecht and Goldberg coming to the line. We haven't seen him much this 2025 year, but now he's back on Thursday Night Thunder. The Goldberg machine ready to go over here on the inside lane. John 𝐾𝐿, your 2024 Outlaws Lock and Load champion. Here's the green light coming down the straightaway. They go side by side. It's up and over no man's land. Goldberg's out of shape, and John 𝐾𝐿 in the Bulldozer gets an easy win here tonight. Inside of round 1, he'll put Goldberg on the trailer as he crossed up coming out of no man's land and lost it right there. Sets it on the last set of cars. Don't know if he lost power or not. Nonetheless, Bulldozer, your round 1 winner. Next up, coming to the line, Aaron Church, Bakugan Dragonoid, your 2024 Monster Mania champion, coming to the line to take on one of the Backyard Beast representatives, Charlie Hubbard, out of Frackville, Pennsylvania, the Sudden Impact Ford over there on the outside lane. Both drivers looking to get a big-time win out here tonight inside of round 1. Who's going to go on to round 2? Here's the green light now down the straightaway they go, and Dragonoid's got a slight lead on Sudden Impact through no man's land. Look out! Well, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I dropped the microphone. Charlie Hubbard in Sudden Impact was heading right towards my official stand over here on the sideline. Let's go back and check out your MTA replay. I may need to change my pants after this replay, ladies and gentlemen. Watch down the straightaway they go. Aaron Church, Dragonoid, sight lead. Sudden Impact coming back on him on the outside lane. Lost it kind of right there in no man's land, and right there, heading right towards my official stand. And ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, he is upside down. MTA track crew and officials are down here now to right side up Sudden Impact. What an incredible moment, not only for me, that was extremely close, but Charlie Hubbard giving the fans an awesome wild crash out here tonight inside of round 1. And as he turns it right side up, the MTA track crew and officials are all of them are out there, and it looks like he broke off the right front tire there, got a little crossed up, hitting that second set of cars on the outside of the track. Sudden Impact out of commission here tonight after round 1. But moving right along, hopefully nobody gets that close to my official stand once again here tonight. Jessica Cook and Boogie Van out of Hagerstown, Maryland, coming to the line to take on Caden Wilson from the Backyard Beast Race team, looking to make the big dog eat out here tonight. The Monster Mutt Rottweiler over there on the far lane. Boogie Van trying to get another Thunder Championship out here tonight on the inside lane. Both drivers stage. Here's the green light now. Monster Mutt, the Boogie Van down the straightaway. Boogie Van with a slight lead. The Monster Mutt coming back. Boogie Van upside down over the last set of cars towards the finish line, and she crossed up going through no man's land as well as Monster Mutt Rottweiler will take it on in the round 2 competition here tonight. What an incredible matchup. Here's a look at your photo finish. You see just how far left Jessica Cook and Boogie Van went, but Caden Wilson and Monster Mutt Rottweiler will pick up a round 1 victory over the big bad Boogie Van here tonight. Next up to the line, the Backyard Beast captain, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor. A big name out here as of late in 2025 has put Velociraptor on top of the mountain just 4 times this year. He will now take on Brian Blank in the Virginia Giant Ford over there out of Winchester, Virginia. Now ready to take on Velociraptor, who is over here on the inside lane. Who's going to take it on in a round 2 competition? Virginia Giant looked strong last week. Here's the green light down the straightaway. Velociraptor with a big time lead. Virginia Giant trying to close the gap and unable to come up with it as Velociraptor will smack his own teammate and Boogie Van down there in the shutdown area. Javon Woodrow, Velociraptor, will advance on in a round 2. Virginia Giant on the trailer early here tonight as opposed to last week, making it all the way to semis. Next up to the line, the man that made it to the final round showdown last week, downtown Mitch Brown returns. It's Bigfoot, now ready to take on new kid on the block, Jim Cartwright in the 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿 Shaker, who made a big name for himself at the opening of this season. He turned the truck over, a brand new body on the shaker machine. Now on the inside lane, Jim Cartwright, a new rookie out here trying to upset one of the big time veterans in that far lane. Bigfoot taking on 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿 Shaker. Green light goes down and off the line they go, side by side, up and over no man's land to the finish line. And it's all Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. As 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿 Shaker got a little crossed up in no man's land, he shot over towards Mitch Brown's lane, but Bigfoot was already ahead of the game. He puts the big bad blue 4 Oval Brigade inside of round 2. Next up here tonight, inside of round 1, the return of Justin Lamb, the Midnight Rider, former 1-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, now set to take on Team Mint's Ethan Medlin, representing Destruction Motorsports out here, the former 1-time Thunder champion to his own credit over here on the inside lane. So both these drivers looking to advance on in a round 2. Both drivers haven't done well all May season. Who do you guys think is going to take home a round 1 victory here tonight? Is it going to be the Midnight Rider or Team Mint? Stage, green light going down and off the line they go. Team Mint's got a big time lead up and over no man's land. Here comes the Midnight Rider. Justin Lamb putting it to the wood as it goes across the finish line. Team Mint had a little problem there coming out of no man's land, but Midnight Rider closes in on him. He'll pick up a round 1 victory over Team Mint out here tonight on Thunder. And next up, as we get ready to close out round 1 action, Shane Action Jackson in the Nightmare GMC looking to take his name to the top as he tries to take on Brad Ace Anderson in Bad Company, the Chevrolet, over here on the outside lane. Got his very first Thunder Championship last week, defeating Mitch Brown and Bigfoot as Nightmare looks on the inside lane, trying to upset the champion here tonight inside of round 1. Bad Company and Nightmare. Here's the green light down the straightaway they go. Nightmare has the slight lead. Here goes Bad Company and the Chevrolet on the outside. What a ride for Brad Anderson, putting it on 2 wheels as he hits the wall inside the shutdown area. Shane Jackson kind of lost it over the last set of cars over here on the inside lane. We're going to go back and take another look at our MTA photo finish. Your winner in round 1 is going to be Brad Anderson, Bad Company, as he puts the Nightmare machine on the trailer early here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining us here in week 3 of the May season. That will conclude round 1 action here tonight on Thunder. But don't go anywhere just yet. We got a lot more great racing still to come. Round 2 competition is coming up next. If you thought round 1 was good, wait till you see round 2. We got a lot more great racing still to come. Round 2 is next.
It's bigger. It's louder. It's better than ever. This still isn't your typical motorsports podcast. This is the 10th anniversary of Crush This, a monster truck podcast brought to you by J Concepts. For 10 years, your hosts, the monster truck conductor Brad Shaw and Dan 𝐶𝐶 have brought you into the minds and personalities of the monster truck industry. Strap in and hold on tight. This is Crush This.
Welcome back, everybody, to Thursday Night Thunder. Hope you're having a great time as we get round 2 underway, and this is how it's all going to unfold. King Crunch coming back to take on the Bulldozer. Then Monster Mutt Rottweiler taking on Dragonoid. Velociraptor will take on Bigfoot. Then Midnight Rider taking on the champion in bad company. And at the line right now, he got his first big win about a month ago. 𝐿𝐻𝐾𝐿, the King Crunch Chevrolet, back in the line to take on John 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐿 in the Bulldozer Machine, who is now staged over here on the inside lane, looking for his very first Thursday Night Thunder Championship. 𝐿𝐻𝐾𝐿 and King Crunch has stepped up to his game here as of late. What's he got against Bulldozer here tonight to kick off round 2? Green light going down on the line. Bulldozer's got a big time lead up and over the first jump. They settle it down. Bulldozer now in trouble. 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐿 turns it over inside of the shutdown area as he got up on top of that van stack, got a little crossed up, hit the backside of Virginia Giant and Saigon Shaker. He is upside down as we go back and take another look at our MTA replay. And down the straightaway, you see he has the start lead on the King Crunch Chevrolet. Flies high up and over no man's land. They settle it down to the last set of cars, shoot out to the finish line, and Bulldozer just edged it out, and then trying to get the truck shut down, ends up on its side down there inside of the shutdown area. Now our MTA track court officials are down there. It looks like they got a little bit of body damage done to the Bulldozer here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder as they get him right side up and get him off the top of that van stack. And there you see the body pieces laying in the shutdown area, and a little bit of damage done to Bulldozer here tonight. Hopefully Big Man John 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐿 can come back at 100% by the time of semifinal competition. King Crunch, however, on the trailer for the rest of the evening. And next up, coming to the line here tonight inside of round 2, it's the return of Caden Wilson. The big dog's gotta eat, representing the Backyard Beast here tonight. Monster Mutt Rottweiler ready to take on Aaron Church. Bakugan Dragonoid, again, your 2024 Monster Mania 5 champion over there. He knows how to get the job done out here on Thursday Night Thunder. Both drivers staged and ready to go. Who's going to take home this round 2 victory here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Dragonoid, Monster Mutt. Green light goes down and off the line, side by side. Good start. Monster Mutt pulled a lead on him, and Caden Wilson will pull it out at the end as Dragonoid turns it over on the other side of the track, getting a little crossed up, just barely dumped it over on the top of that van stack. He slowed down a lot of his momentum as he got into that situation. Aaron Church and Dragonoid is upside down, but Caden Wilson, Monster Mutt, will advance on. Next up here tonight, downtown, Mitch Brown returning, and Bigfoot. He's got a big, tall order here tonight to take on Javon Woodrow, the captain of the Backyard Beast here tonight. Velociraptor ready to go over there on the outside lane. Velociraptor and Javon Woodrow have claimed 4 Thunder Championships since his return of 2025. What's he got against the veteran Mitch Brown and Bigfoot? Green light goes down on the line. Bigfoot with a big time hold time. Velociraptor not going away easy, and it's all downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. He will pull it out here tonight, and the Beast has been tamed here in round 2 as the Big Blue 4 Oval Brigade is going to move on into our semifinal matchup. What a ride that was for Bigfoot, but now we are set to close out round 2 competition with the Midnight Rider. Justin Lamb coming to the line to take on Brad Anderson, your reigning and defending Thursday Night Thunder champion, the Bad Company Chevrolet, over there on the outside lane, trying to hang on to that championship flag with Midnight Rider looking to dethrone the champion here tonight to close out round 2 competition. Who's taking the flag on into the semifinals? Bad Company and Midnight Rider as we go green down the straightaway. Midnight Rider with a slight lead, a little shaking up and over no man's land. Midnight Rider into the wall. What a ride for Justin Lamb as he shuts it down right into the backside of the shaker machine inside of the shutdown area. But what an incredible save Brad Anderson had in Bad Company on the other side of the track. As we go back and take another look, that both drivers caught a great light coming down the straightaway. Midnight Rider starting to pull a slight lead. They go up and over no man's land. Watch the outside lane. Anderson puts it on 2 wheels over the finish line, but Midnight Rider will get the win as Justin Lamb tried to shut it down. Unfortunately, slams it right into the back of Shaker and Virginia Giant. But Midnight Rider will have an update on him down in the pits later on today and see if he's able to come back for semifinals. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you've enjoyed round 2 action. Semifinal action is coming up next, and we're going to crown an all-new Thunder champion when we return from the break. Are you ready to get in on the action here on the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel? Look no further. Head over to Facebook where you can sign up for all the great events we host right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Be sure to sign up for the events and register your name and get locked in with a monster truck of your own and get ready for the great thrills and spills right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Again, find us on Facebook, register for these events, and you soon will be competing in all the great events. We hope to see you there. And get ready for the wild and crazy action. Be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a beat right here on the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel. Welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder, Week 3 of the May season, getting underway here tonight, and semifinals is about to unfold. You just saw the crew down there thrashing on Midnight Rider. They are going to come back and take on Bigfoot here tonight in semis. Other side of the bracket to get us started, 𝐿𝐻𝐾 Bulldozer, who had that rollover earlier tonight inside of round 2, is going to be taking on Caden Wilson in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler here tonight. And we're about to find out who's going to the final round showdown, Week 3 of the May season semifinals. Coming at you right now. Thank you guys for joining us once again. Caden Wilson out of the Backyard Beast race team. Monster Mutt Rottweiler coming to the line to take on Big Bad 𝐿𝐻𝐾 in the Bulldozer. Again, rolled the truck over in the last round. He is back in action. The crew thrashed on the truck. It looked to be a lot of cosmetic body damage. It's missing a horn, missing a little bit of the front nose, but he's ready to go over here on the inside lane. Monster Mutt Rottweiler ready to let the big dog eat here tonight. Green light goes down off the line, side by side. Monster Mutt's got a lead on the Bulldozer. 𝐿𝐻𝐾 turns it over inside of the shutdown area. What a ride for Big Bad John. And if it wasn't already tore up enough, you might as well finish it off. Incredible matchup here tonight as Monster Mutt takes it all the way to the far end of the track. Let's go back and check out your MTA replay. Both drivers cut a good light. 2 rocket ships down a bowling alley, but Monster Mutt with a slight lead on the outside lane. Watch your inside. 𝐿𝐻𝐾 crosses up right here. The rear tire hits the van stack. As you see, as close as it was at a photo finish. Watch Bulldozer as we replay it one more time. End over end inside of the shutdown area. What a wild ride here tonight for Big Bad John and the Bulldozer. But Monster Mutt is going to the final round showdown, and our MTA track crew and officials are rushing down there. Get him out of the truck. He's A-OK. Safety equipment doing as it should out here tonight on Thunder. But the body is absolutely roasted out here on the Bulldozer machine, and there's pretty much nothing left of it here tonight. Big Bad John letting it all hang out. He knew he wasn't going to cut him any slack, and he risked it all for glory here tonight. Unfortunately, the Bulldozer on the trailer. Monster Mutt again moving into the final round showdown. Now, who is he going to meet there? Is it going to be Justin Lamb and the Midnight Rider, who's been strong and consistent? However, tagged the wall fairly hard earlier in round 2. He's back to take on downtown Mitch Brown, the veteran out of Pacific, Missouri. Bigfoot over here on the inside lane. He made it to the final round last week, and he lost out to Bad Company. He's trying to put the Big Blue Ford over Brigade in the finals once again. Here's the green light now. Midnight Rider and Bigfoot. Bigfoot's got a whole shot on him up and over no man's land. It's all Mitch Brown, but Midnight Rider was coming back on him, closing the gap towards the finish line. I venture to say if they had another 20 foot of track, Midnight Rider would have came back on Bigfoot there. Look how close this photo finish is, ladies and gentlemen. Midnight Rider was closing in on him, but Bigfoot pulls it out by a nose, and he will advance over into the final round showdown here tonight. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we all come to see. Mitch Brown and Bigfoot returns to the finals for the second week in a row to take on Caden Wilson and the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Let's go back and take a look at how all this unfolded to get us to the finals. Inside bracket over here on your left-hand side of your screen. Monster Mutt eliminated Boogie Van earlier tonight in round 1. Then he took out Dragonoid in round 2. Then the Bulldozer in semis. Other side of the bracket, Bigfoot, who eliminated Shaker earlier tonight in round 1. He eliminated Velociraptor in round 2, and then took out Midnight Rider here in the semifinal competition. Now ready to face off against Monster Mutt Rottweiler in the final round showdown. And at the line, Caden Wilson from the Backyard Beast race team bringing Monster Mutt to the starting line for the final time here tonight in the finals to take on downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot, who again, second week in the finals here tonight. Last week lost out to Bad Company. He would want nothing more than to put the Bigfoot forward in the winner's circle here tonight and get his 9th Thunder Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigfoot, Monster Mutt, it's showtime on Thunder down the straightaway. They go side by side. Monster Mutt pulling a slight lead. Bigfoot trying to come on with it. What a ride for Mitch Brown as he got into the shutdown area, but Monster Mutt slammed right into the back of Team Mintz inside of the shutdown area. What an incredible matchup it was. Let's go back and check out your MTA replay here, folks. Coming off the line, Monster Mutt maybe have a slight lead over Bigfoot down the straightaway. Watch now as they hit the first jump. They fly high over no man's land. Both drivers nose down hard, go over the last set of cars to the finish line, and right there you see it. Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Caden Wilson will pull it out over Bigfoot here tonight. What a job by Mitch Brown and Bigfoot gathering it up inside of the shutdown area, keeping the truck well over there on the far side of the track. But ladies and gentlemen, at this time, help me in congratulating his very first Thursday Night Thunder Championship, Caden Wilson and Monster Mutt. Ladies and gentlemen, what an awesome night here in week 3 of the May season on Thursday Night Thunder. Thank you guys so much for joining us here. We could not do this without you. We always appreciate the support very much. Be sure to leave a comment down below about what you thought of tonight's show. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, be sure if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys down the road. See you next time.